The SAFIR-Med conference is the conference where we see the results of a project subsidized by Europe between hospitals. So also to have this social acceptance, but also about effective implementation and the preparation and the problems, the experience we need.
The use of drones, and particularly the use of the digital traffic management system like USpace, to be used in the medical sector to save lives of people is probably the most important, the most interesting use case.
The medical delivery of goods can very much improve the way drones are perceived by our citizens.
We wanted to participate with those demonstrations to learn about it, to know how we can integrate safely the manned and unmanned traffic, so we can offer the service as well for SAFIR-Med.
What we will need the most is a lot of projects like SAFIR-Med to make a lot of demonstrations and validations. It's always like that we learn to make things happening. So the more we do it, the more we get familiar with, the more we learn how things will go.
We have seen a European legislative roadmap. We have seen a speed of regulatory developments that we have never seen before in aviation and manned aviation. So Europe is doing a great job.
We are also listening to the experiences of these stakeholders and to learn, because the technology, use space, it's all new.
I think that this SAFIR-Med conference is very interesting for all the players in the healthcare industry, because we are showing them how the future will be, how drones will be used in the future in order to allow easier transportation of medicine, organs, etc. between hospitals.
In this cockpit we can carry 2 passengers, and this is a 100% electric drone, and it's 100% autonomous. There's no pilot in the cockpit. The pilot will be in the ground.
We have to overcome a lot of traffic issues and need speed in transport for medical supplies or samples or whatever, because the traffic is an issue in the Antwerp area.
This is what we need, and especially for the medical application, where we have unreplaceable materials to be shipped from one place to another. When I speak about blood is something you cannot collect infinitely. Then you need to use it responsibly.
Now the technology is there, the demand is there. Now we just need to create an environment where things can be tested out, and events like this one create this place where people get together, look at the use cases, and finally use it in practice.
What we have been able to demonstrate during this conference is that we managed to fly 4 different drones internationally through the C2C, through the Helicus C2C, and we have even demonstrated this live to the audience that was present here. That is fantastic, and I think it's really a first.
We have 5 different drone producers in this project, and we have been able to integrate with all 5 of them.
We want to learn as an integrator how we can provide safety critical solutions to the UAS world.
We're planning to transport blood samples and also medicines, which are high priority flights and which have to be integrated into the airspace.
We did some major developments during the SAFIR-Med project. One of them is like integrating a tactical avoidance algorithm. So when there is an intruder entering your geofence and you need to avoid, then we calculate a new flight plan avoiding the intruder, completely autonomous, integrated into the command and control center.
It's a new business, it's a new technology that is evolving and which will have quite an impact in our current business.
It's very important for us because it's a European benchmark project where we really show what Europe is able to do about delivering things that are really key to the customer.
We had executives from both worlds basically a demand and a supply of unmanned aviation, medical drone transport, come together to talk, to see what's important for one, what's important for the other. Do we have opportunity to collaborate? And the answer, I believe, is a really a mounting yes.